Hi everyone and welcome to my MMN journey. My name is Craig and today I'm going to share with you what life was like after being diagnosed with multifocal motor neuropathy, which is a neurological condition that affects muscle strength and movement. This video is all about what came next, the physical changes, the emotional and mental impact, the steps I took to start navigating this new reality. And so if you're going through something similar, I hope this helps you feel a little less alone and maybe a bit more empowered. So I thought that getting the diagnosis was going to be a relief. I thought that this is something that, you know, is just a temporary thing and that can be fixed. This could not be further from the truth. Not only does multifocal motor neuropathy affect your muscle strength and your movement, it also comes with fatigue, which is a massive thing that I did not realise until after being diagnosed. So, like, if I have one really good day where I've got no pain anywhere, fully functional of all my limbs, and I'll try and do as much as I can to on that day. I feel good about myself, so I try walks with the dog, a couple of miles, then swimming, and then just basically a full-on busy day. But I soon realised that after that full-on busy day that I would have to spend maybe 1 or 2 days in bed afterwards, because the fatigue side of it was so it could be a case of day one where I could barely get out of bed. I was managing to get to the toilet and stuff, and that was about it really. I couldn't really grab anything with my hands. My legs were all aches and pains. And then maybe day two, I would be okay to walk around the house, but I would just be so drained of energy. So I've had to kind of adapt that whole side of that, and just kind of manage the days that do feel good better, to have a less impact physically. So it's been a hard adjustment. Also the adjustment as well of the mental side of it, because mental health is a massive thing, and this has greatly impacted my mental health after being diagnosed. I went down a bit of a dark path, where I don't want to be here anymore. I just wanted to give up and just couldn't be bothered with life anymore. Got angry and frustrated, anxious, all those things, and I was well within my rights to be angry, because this has just come out of nowhere, and impacted my whole life. Things I used to do, like working full time and playing football and things like that's all a thing of the past now. So my mental health took a massive toll, especially on this one day where, on the Sunday. So the previous day before that, I was down in Belfast. I drove up and down to Belfast, so it's an hour and a half trip up there and back. I went to watch ice hockey, got home really late, and went to work on the Sunday. Now, 2 hours into my shift on the Sunday, my hand stopped working, so I couldn't make the dough, the pizza. I couldn't hold a ladle. I couldn't get things out of the oven. I couldn't slice a pizza. I couldn't even take a plate to the pass because my hands had just given up on me. At that point, I broke down in tears and cried in front of the chefs because I felt useless. I felt like I've never felt like this before. I just felt absolutely useless. But luckily, I have a good supportive team. In the restaurant, they are amazing. They have just treated me as normal. Like, normally, before I started seeing a therapist, I would be embarrassed to go out in public and use crutches. I'd be embarrassed to see people because I don't want them to think less of me because I'm now in this fragile state. So the guys at the restaurant have been amazing, all of them, from the management to everyone. They made me feel a bit more normal when I come in and have jokes and laugh with me, and get my head down and get crack on my work and stuff. But on that Sunday, when I had that mental breakdown, I was lost for words, and having my dad here to see me have this full-on meltdown really impacted my mental health. So I decided that I would get in touch with the Universal Credit, and they put me in touch with the community support guys in Lackaboy. So they set me up with Raymond, who is a mental health professional. He helped me a lot with coming to terms with things, to be less angry. Things like, seeing my worth and changing my whole mental aspect of the whole thing has been great. So he's been fantastic with that. Also Natalie as well, she was my occupational therapist, so she gave me some tools to help me manage my daily life a lot better. Things like the jaw grips and adapted cutlery and things like that. So they've all been a massive help, and helped me improve my not only physical things I can do, but also the mental part as well, because it has been hard. It's a massive adjustment going from being able to do anything you want to being restricted to not being able to do very much. Things like open up a carton of a bottle of milk should be easy. It wasn't. It was a nightmare. Things like open up bottles and jars became so difficult. So on that mental health side of it, it was really hard. But I got through it, and I'm here now, and fighting fit, fighting strong mentally. But yeah, but since the whole diagnosis, the head's been a mess. It affected my relationship. It affected family and friends. It's not just impacting me; it's been impacting family as well, and friends. But since then, everything's got better. I was down in Londonderry for a lumbar puncture to test my spinal cord fluid for high protein, which came back positive, which was great. I'm now on the trial drug starting on the 20th of October, IVIG. I'm not really sure what this entails, to be honest, because I haven't really seen one of these perform, so I don't really know what to expect. But obviously, this is something that I will keep you up to date on and stuff as well. So things are looking a bit more up and a bit more positive these days, which is good. But yeah, it's been a tough journey, to say the least. It's almost hitting to 2-year mark since I got things. I set the ball rolling for all this, and it's been a long journey. It's been a hard one to take, especially the mental side of it, with the impact it's had and the way it's made me feel. But I have a good support network and good friends who've helped me out. My friend Melanie, she got some of my friends and some of her friends to get me some cool crutches. She's recently had endometriosis, and she's had a surgery to have that corrected, so she's now back up and walking again and doing the things she loves again, so I'm really happy for her. They got me some cool crutches, and yeah, it's made a massive difference to me, especially on my bad days when I do have to use crutches. So it's been quite a journey, mentally, physically too. It's been hard for me to adjust, but I'm here to spread awareness and to give a bit of insight that it's okay to be, down and angry and sad and all this stuff. It's okay, but just don't stay there too long, because if you stay there too long, like I did, you'll have a mental breakdown, and this is the last thing I would want on anybody. So yeah, I'll be sharing more videos about the IVIG, doing more videos on the equipment that I got from occupational therapy. I've also had the physiotherapy as well to help maintain what I have left in my hands and my legs and my feet. So it's all been, since June when I started getting myself right, I started to see a massive change in my moods and my physicality and things, and yeah, it's been good. So I'll keep sharing my videos and keep sharing awareness, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye guys.